Morning, how are we? So yeah, got these beans done last night. Wasn't too bad actually, wasn't too late. A bit iffy on that fert. You know how I had that air leak underneath the box under here. Yeah, so don't know how that went, but it's only beans, so it should be all right. Well, I'll empty this. So I just got a few more beans left in the back bin. So I'm going to empty that back into this. Then I'll take this tractor home, the old white, and empty that back into the silo. And then I'll take the seeder home and dump this bin out, so I can get that plate on properly. Yeah, but it should be right. We'll have a look now and see how it's going. So that's our beans. Wow, she was literally not much left. I think I might as well nearly dump them on the ground. Wow, that's perfect. And our fert, oh, I don't know how that's going. Even go down. Oh, no, it definitely did. So yeah, it's sown, which is good. Yeah. So we'll yeah, clean this big lot of beans out. It'll literally take 2 seconds to undo this and clean these out. How am I going to go with one hand? We'll start it. Well, that was it. Not much in there. That's right. I'm going to leave that chute off and just rattle it home on the road. Rattle those beans out that are left over. So yeah, that could rattle out on the way home. And yeah, I'll reverse this auger and we should be all good to go. So yeah, we just got all that seed cleaned. I'll just put it in the silo there that I washed out yesterday. Sorry I didn't film it, but stuffing around doing some other stuff. Worked out the clutch is slipping on the white. I don't know why, but I'm gonna have to check that. Obviously when I load the seed bin up, it's a bit heavy, so something's going wrong there. So obviously I borrowed one of my mate's trucks, so I'm just gonna tip it up and give it a hose out. Yeah, get all the pickle and whatever seeds left in it. Shouldn't be much, but she's a bit nicer than my truck at any rate. She's nice and flash, new tipper. So yeah, we'll tip that up and I'll just let the tailgate go and I'll give it a hose out and yeah, I'll probably run that back, and then plan is tip the fert out of that because yeah, we had that bridging problem yesterday. So I'll bring my truck over, empty that out, and then we'll probably refill it. Which is a pain in the ass, and then yeah, work out what's going on with that thing, and then I might even swap that over and put that on the field bin because I need a tractor to run the field bin. So I might put that on the field bin, and then it doesn't have to move. And I've got to go get the front end loader, feed some hay out and do a few jobs like that. So my priority is to get this thing back. So we'll hit it up and I'll tip it up and we'll wash it out. So yeah, it's nice and clean and oh yeah, it's a lot nicer than my truck. So we'll put the PDO into gear. And yep, that's all good. It's got one of these too, so it's handy. Tip over, it's a chassis tip too, so it's nice, real nice. So we'll knock these off, knock that off, and we'll let the tailgate go. Watch this. Whew. Oh wow. So yeah, I'll tip it up and I'll give it a bit of a hose out. I might take these chains off. So I'm going to get rid of this camera. So I've had a bit of a change of plans. I'm not going to go sowing barley today. As you can see over there, the air seed is actually unhooked and the tractor's in the shed. So I'm actually planning on going and getting a roller, a steel roller to roll these beans I sowed yesterday. Yeah, it's just off a mate, the roller, so he's not using it at the moment, so I thought I'd go get it. But in the meantime, I've been cleaning up some trees just around, you know, branches and stuff like that, and I had to feed sheep. So I finished feeding sheep and I gave some ewes a bit of hay. So now I've just hooked the stick rake onto the old tractor here, and hopefully we don't do what we did last time when we had the stick rake on this thing and destroy the tractor. So yeah, plan is I'll just duck over to the house and grab me chainsaw, and then we'll go and see if we can push some sticks up. It looks like that tire's down a bit, but I think it's alright. It'll be right. So yeah, I'll go grab my chainsaw and then we'll see if we can chop some sticks up. Yeah, so I'm out here trying not to destroy my tractor again. Yeah, I didn't film that bit of sketchy work I just did then. That was pretty dodgy. But she's still intact. I haven't got any sticks through the window yet, and I've still got a gear shifter. So we haven't bent too many things. I've just got a few bigger branches here. I might just run the chainsaw through them so I can sort of, yeah, just cut them up into 8-foot sections or something, and then hoping I can push it into a pile in the middle here, and then yeah, I might even try and get that big old pile there out, because obviously it's that close to the tree. If I light it up, she'll just end up catching the tree on fire. Then I'll have a bigger mess. So yeah, I'll get the saw out now and I'll just chop some of these up, and then yeah, we'll just push her into a bit of a pile, and I'll try not to run over the camera. about that. So yeah, I'm just going to push a little bit there. And I'm going to do around those trees, and I might just have a look up there. And yeah, it gets pretty boring watching me do this, so that's what it does. Just trying to keep as much dirt out of it as I can, because obviously when you go to burn it, you end up with a big dirt pile there. So yeah, she's a bit of a rig. So yeah, we'll get that done today, and then might try and get that rolling done tomorrow. Now the day's getting away, and if I'm close to home, I probably should go home. So yeah, I'll go and push the rest up now, and then we'll wrap it up for the day. Good morning. So yeah, I'm out filling feeders this morning. Obviously, yeah, ewes are lambing, so they got to keep fed. Obviously, it's not empty, but I'll just keep on top of it before I get behind. So yeah, we'll fill this one up. She's all gummed up, see, so yeah. I'm gonna have to get in there and clean it out. See how you can see here, it's all yeah, the moisture's got in there, so it needs a bit of a clean out actually. So I'll get something and clean that out, and we'll fill her up. What's this side like? Yeah, so these poor ewes probably haven't been getting much grain at all, so we'll give that a clean out now. I'll just put this auger up, and then we'll go from there. See here, they get a bit filled up with shit. You just got to sort of clean them out down there. So there might have been a bit of rain get in there or something like that. That's probably my bad. I haven't been checking on it. So yeah, we'll fill these up, we'll fill this one up. The others are alright, but I need to go around and check them to see what the slides are. I think I cleaned a couple out last week. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. So yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll might poke my head over the fence here and have a look and see if we can see anything growing. I think there is a bit, you can sort of see it in the rows now, so yeah. So yeah, I'm in this paddock here where we sowed the tetrone and the clover. Obviously we just drilled it straight in, we didn't spray it or anything. She was a fresh paddock. So you can see there's plenty of volunteer rye there. You can see it in the sun coming up, but then you can see, I don't know if I can get down low enough, but up the rows there, the tetrone is starting to take, which is good. And yeah, you can see obviously there must have been a few tines sown a bit deeper than the others, and yeah, it's either that or we got block tines, because the old man sowed most of this. But I'd say it's just because those tines were a little bit deeper. Yeah, I would have thought. Well, that's what I'm hoping at any rate. So it's taken a little bit longer to come up. Yeah, so it seems to be all there. You can sort of see there's a bit of clover coming up too. See the little bits, like there's a fair bit there. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see how this paddock goes. I've never really ever sown the tetrone. I've sown clover, but I've only ever undersown it too. I've sown it up the rows, but with barley or something like that. So this is dedicated pasture, this paddock, so hopefully it'll go all right. Yeah, potential's there. We just need to follow up rain. So we've got it out of the ground, we just need that rain to get it to keep it up and going. yeah, and I don't know what's going on with those tines, but I think it's just they're just a bit later coming up or something like that, or they didn't get as much moisture, or yeah, I'm just trying to work out which ones it is, but I'd say in a week's time you won't even notice the difference. So yeah, I think they're just a little bit slower coming up. We can't expect too much with what we've had in the past with the weather. So yeah, walking across it, it looks all pretty good. Oh yeah, like I said, there's plenty of clover there. Even there was clover in this paddock before, so yeah, she's sort of starting to shoot now and make a move. Like that's all natural. That's all. Well, that wasn't sown, that stuff. So yeah, no, hopefully it'll make a good paddock of feed, so I can wean some lambs on it, and yeah, make some grass for these sheep to eat, the poor bloody things. So get them out of this containment. So yeah, I'm gonna go check a couple more feeders now, and then yeah, might even go and sneak and have a look at the canola. So yeah, we'll go and have a look. So yeah, we got the I've got over to the paddock finally after cleaning feeding sheep, not cleaning sheep. And yeah, so I went and picked up a roller last night off one of my mates, and yeah, we're gonna roll these beans. So I've just got to put a bit of grease in the roller. So obviously it's the first time it's been used this year. So I'll go around and give it a grease, and then yeah, we'll get into doing a bit of rolling, get it all set up. Righto, so I've got it all greased up now, so now I'll set it up and we'll start rolling. So I'll try and film me back in this roller out and show you how it all works, but the camera will probably fall off, so we'll see how we go. But I was going to sit it up on the cab, so we'll see how we go. Oh, I need a extra person to hold the camera. I've got a hole here, that might work. That might prevent it from falling off. So I don't know if you can see it there, but well, I finally got it. I just couldn't get the, my #1 remote wouldn't float, which is weird, it used to. So I got that. I had to change the hoses over to put #1 on #2 so it'd float for the pull, because you got to have the pull in float so it sort of does its thing. So we've got it going now, so we're going to start rolling. That's the plan at any rate. So we'll get down off this step, off the tyre, and then we'll get into it. What's going on? We're going rolling or what? Yeah, well, we're going to sort of set up a few things first. So that's in float, and they're all good. We don't need to touch them anymore. We've got GPS. We'll get into it. Right. So yeah, we finally got going on the roller. I've got Rupert with me today. Yeah, we're going. She's a bit dusty. Can's doing a good job. Well, it seems to be. So yeah, obviously this is one of my mate's rollers. So I'm going to roll these beans and I'm going to take it home and sit it there. I'm sort of going to wait for a rain to do the veg, just because there's a few rocks in there and I wouldn't mind actually having some soft dirt to push them into. yeah, obviously you can wait a bit longer with vetch, I think. So yeah, we're just going back and forth in here, and I'll get this done, and then I can take it home and hook the air seeder back on and maybe go sow some barley, I'm thinking. Well, that's my plan. So yeah, we'll roll this. It's 40-foot roller, and I'm not quite cutting that. I think I've got it set at 12 metres where I should have set it a bit wider. Obviously it's a little bit wider than 40 foot. But that's all right, we'll get over the paddock pretty quick. We're sort of doing our 13k an hour and stuff like that. This one's going to sleep by the looks of it. But yeah, we'll get that done, and then I'll get home and start sorting out what we're going to do with spraying stubbles and what we're trying to target weed wise. So yeah, we'll have a look at that when we get into it. Right, I better turn the corner with the boys sitting on his lap. Oh, you're gonna fall off. You gonna stand up or what? I better keep going.